Hi guys, let's make a shake. So I'm sorry, I'm exhausted. My child with pneumonia slept great last night. It was the other two who have nothing wrong with them who kept me up, so I am so tired, which makes me even that much more grateful that I have something like a shake to have as a snack. On the days where I wake up and I'm dragging and I'm a little tired, making a shake is just my lifesaver. So let's walk through a couple things and talk about Shakeology right now. Again, y'all are probably getting tired of hearing me say this, but I was very skeptical about Shakeology when I first started this. I had tried another program previously, and I think I tried one or two shakes. It was awful. My neighbor who I bought them from didn't really help me through it. She just was kind of like, well, add some almond milk to it, and I didn't like almond milk, and it just did not work for me. So then I had a bag of shake in my pantry for several years, and then when we moved, I finally threw it away. So I don't want y'all to have that experience. I want y'all to come to me if you get stuck, because I get it. I even got stuck with Shakeology in the beginning. Like I said, I was very skeptical. I was having some pretty bad stomach problems this time last summer, and I was already on a restricted diet. So I was just so skeptical about it, but I was at such an unhealthy place that I thought, well, I'm just gonna at least try it for 21 days. And the first shake I made was disgusting. It was awful. I hated it. The second shake I made, I did not like either. The third shake I made, I still did not like it. I finally called up a friend who also drank Shakeology, and I told her, I was like, I am doing something wrong. Mine are gross. I cannot chug these things down. I can't even just say that I'm going to do it for 21 days. So I was like, these things are awful. And so she walked me through a few steps, and it helps so much. So just know, I've seen some of y'all already posting that you're loving your shakes. That's great, but no, that wasn't my experience. That's not everybody's experience. What I do encourage you to do is keep trying. As with anything, you've got to make this your own and find a recipe that you really like. Find the consistency and the texture that you really like. I mean, I've got it down to a science now. I know exactly how much water I need to add. I know exactly how many ice cubes I need to add to make it the consistency that I like. And so let's talk about that. And again, if you struggle, please let me know, let the group know, and we can help you through it. So to explain how to count Shakeology, one packet versus one scoop, they're the same thing. So packet or scoop out of a big bag, it's the same amount, and it makes one shake. Now, I will say in the beginning, if your system is taking a little bit to adjust to the Shakeology, because it is just so packed full of nutrients and superfoods, you can do half a scoop and make a shake with just half a scoop until your body adjusts. Luckily for me, I was so unhealthy, and so my stomach was so messed up that Shakeology actually cured me. I went in completely skeptical, and now, I mean, I will tell anybody that this is the best thing I've done for my health. I drink it every day. I have not missed a day since I started on this journey last August. And if you had asked me this time last year, I would roll my eyes up and say, no way, no way. I just don't believe in this stuff. It's frivolous, it's not going to work, it's disgusting. I mean, you name it, I was saying that, and I've completely changed my tune now. So let's get back to the nitty gritty. So like I said, one packet equals one scoop equals one red. So you do count Shakeology. It is counted as one red. That's before you add anything to it. It's one red. Now, it can be a meal replacement or it can be a snack. I use Shakeology to replace that really, really unhealthy snack that I used to have every afternoon. Every afternoon I was having either a muffin or a cookie or some ice cream, something that was really high carb, high sugar, and would cause me to crash right after I ate it, basically. So I was always having that, mid-afternoon. Either I would go get my kids from school and come home, and I had made muffins for them, or we'd go by and get some ice cream or something like that. So that was my tricky time of day. So that's when I decided to start having my shake. So now every day I have my shake about that time. It helps curb those cravings. I don't even have those cravings anymore. Now I've been known to like actually take a shake with me to Baskin Robbins while my kids are having ice cream. I mean, it's just not even an issue anymore. So Shakeology can help you with your cravings. So I do recommend that you figure out the time of day where that hits and you try it then. It also makes a great meal replacement if you're wanting to lose weight quickly, or you have a certain number of pounds to lose, then it's a great meal replacement. I also recommend, if you are one of those people that either don't have breakfast or you have a really unhealthy breakfast, it's a great replacement for that. So my stepmother, for instance, doesn't eat breakfast. She would go grab a large thing of sweet tea and that would be her breakfast. Now she's drinking a shake. She's given up that tea, at least for that time of day, and she's drinking a shake. So just think about where it will fit in. It's also great after exercise. So just, there are lots of options. There's no right or wrong way to drink it. You can add all kinds of things. If for some reason you don't want to drink it, guess what? You can use it in recipes. It occurred to me recently, one of my coach friends just doesn't like shakes. She doesn't like drinking, things. She would rather eat. And so she makes hers either into a pudding or energy bars or little balls. There are tons of recipes out there. If you are interested in exploring that, just let me know, and I can ask my coach friends, because I drink it every day. I don't really make recipes out of it, but there are recipes out there if you would rather consume it that way. So here we go, back to it. So I'm just going to make a shake. Nowadays, I like to do half a scoop of chocolate, half a scoop of cafe latte. And once you find what you like, if you're like me, I mean, just stick with it. I hate to always bring up Catherine as an example. I hope she doesn't mind, but she is someone who tries all the recipes out there, and I love that. I have found like 1 or 2 recipes that work for me, and I alternate between those 2. But ask Catherine if you want some new recipes, and she has tons, or use the calendar that comes with your shake. Okay, so I put my shake in. I personally use water. You can use almond milk, but again, it counts as a yellow. And for me, I'd rather have my granola every morning as my yellow, or some rice or something like that. So I think it's delicious with water. I use 8 to 10 ounces of water. And typically what I do is I mix it up first and then get the powder and the liquid mixed together really well. You don't have to do that. It's just a step that one of my challengers told me last fall. I always add at least 1 green of spinach. It's just a no-brainer. I've gone from eating like 0 vegetables to now so many vegetables, and it's just a great thing. It makes it even more filling and healthier for you. So I add in 1 green of spinach, typically a half or 1 purple of some kind of frozen fruit. Trader Joe's has great frozen fruit. You can also get frozen fruit from places like Sam's and Costco. I'll get my ice cubes. And then I add in 4 ice cubes. My recipe is very exact. Like I said, I'm a very picky person, and so I had to get it down to exactly the consistency that I like. I have found that I need to drink it really cold through a straw. I don't like it thick. I like it thinned out with water. If you want it thicker, more like a milkshake, you can add almond milk. Ice, of course, makes it colder. Frozen fruit will make it thicker. Water thins it out. What else do I want to tell you about Shakeology? This video is already longer than I wanted it to be, but again, I could go on and on all day about how much it has brought to my life. I mean, seriously, it will help you with your cravings. It'll help you with your energy. Some people report that it improves their skin. It makes, hair and nails grow faster. It's not just a protein shake. Just remember that. It's full of just so many powerful nutrients and superfoods, and if you bought them separately, it would be just crazy, crazy expensive. So it's all in there for you, and it's amazing. So I definitely urge you to drink it every day for your first 21 days and see if you notice a difference in your health and appearance and well-being. And just, again, let me know if you have any questions about recipes or just anything related to Shakeology, because, again, I struggled, and I don't want anybody to struggle. I've had challengers who haven't told me until maybe the end after the fact and said, well, I never really liked vanilla. I wish I'd gotten chocolate. Bring anything like that to my attention, and let's see what we can do. We can swap flavors, we can do things. So just bring up any issues you have to me, and we'll deal with it, okay? So y'all have a great day, and go make a shake.